What's up, everyone? My name is Glenda.
And my name is Chris.
And this is episode 3 of our Open Relationship podcast.
It's a podcast about being two dummies.
And unfortunately, we got COVID-19.
Coronavirus!
We are both currently sick with COVID-19. You can kind of hear it in our voices, maybe.
Yeah.
We're both positive test result. So confirmed COVID-19. We've been sick. I got my test a week ago. Felt a little sick before then. Mm-hmm. You felt sick right around the same time, right? Maybe
a little
after.
Bit behind, yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're good. I think we're on the back end of it.
We actually have some vitamins here.
Yeah, let's take these.
I'm actually I haven't been taking these smaller little white ones because they make me really nauseous. They're zinc.
Right. So what we're taking is vitamin C, a lot of vitamin C. I think 3,000 milligrams of LSD, vitamin C.
Sorry.
That's okay. Let's take some vitamin C, shall we? This will be really exciting for everyone. This is a moment in history. You've got two millennial podcasters getting started out in the podcast game, both sick with COVID-19 and taking vitamin C on air. So let's do it.
I don't want to hear your throat.
You don't want to hear my throat?
No.
Okay. Sure. That sounds fine. We are drinking out of plastic water bottles because we are...
I'm sorry.
Well, we're trying to reduce the amount of dishes that we're using right now. So we're using things we can throw away. Mm-hmm. And I guess we can say that we got COVID from a healthcare worker that we live with. So we didn't get it going out and partying.
I haven't been to a single party.
Haven't even been invited.
Yeah, I actually don't have any friends.
Right. But even if I did,
I wouldn't go to the parties because that is just very irresponsible, y'all. It's very selfish. Yeah. So yeah.
Right. So just to get that out of the way, because there is a weird thing where if you have COVID, I think people assume they kind of get mad at you.
I feel like people are mad at us. I mean, I can't talk for you, but you express feeling this way too. But yeah. I personally feel like I'm definitely projecting potentially. I guess I shouldn't say definitely. I mean, it's very likely that people are upset at me because they think, that I'm killing people or whatever.
Yeah, it's like an awkward thing to say.
Yeah.
To admit.
Yeah.
It's almost
but it's like, with these same people, like I've seen them, do things like be in public spaces.
Yeah.
And they have their reasons for that. But it's like I went 8 months without seeing my mom. So like I just don't judge someone unless you understand.
Right, for
the
sure.
Situation. Also just don't like, I don't know, when people are sick, it's best to just be kind and wish them well rather than insinuate bad things.
Definitely.
Because you never know too.
Yeah, right. You don't know how people got it, why they got it, whatever. So that's why we got it. So you're not allowed to be mad at us.
You can't be mad at me.
You cannot
Actually,
be.
you have to love me and you have to tell me that you love me, please.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you would, say it out loud right now. I love you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks. Appreciate that. Well, before we get really talking about COVID, I think we could talk a little bit about our experiences with it, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But should we do our morning meditations?
Yeah, let's do our morning meditations.
Right. Let's do it.
Morning Meditations.
Okay, so my morning meditation for today is I want to learn how to take a compliment and keep it for a long time. Because usually when people give me a compliment, I'll accept it. But then it kind of wears off and I start to convince myself that they're just lying to me or that they're only, saying it for XYZ reason. Basically, I just belittle myself and tell myself that I don't deserve compliments. So I would like to open myself to love and believe people when they say kind things about me, because I need it.
That's a great thing to work on. To have.
What's yours?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of it. I'm trying to think of something. I guess I'll just spit it into the mic. My morning meditation is to let Glenda make fun of me. No.
Nice. I think everyone should let me make fun of them and not take it personally, because
I think I do that.
I'm a very reactive person.
Yeah.
Which is
funny.
It's so fucking toxic, but that's just, I'm working on it. I'm going to therapy, so cut me some fucking slack, okay? I'm working on myself here. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, that's my morning meditation. It's to let Glenda make fun of me. So let's move on to the next segment, which is talking about us having COVID.
Coronavirus!
Were those your throat sounds or your mic?
I think it was my nose rubbing on the mic. You know what's interesting? These mics, when we recorded this a week ago, we were definitely COVID positive at that point. So these mics were some of the first things
I feel like I could if you watch that episode, you could probably tell that I was low energy, and it was probably because I felt delayed in that episode.
Yeah. You were saying that.
Yeah. I think that's kind of how I started noticing that something was off with me, was just feeling slow. Just I would hear something and then it would just take a while for me to process it. And just the taste thing is the thing right now that's kind of bothering me.
Weirdest part, yeah.
That's kind of the most annoying part, I would say.
I had I noticed that I had it, just going back a little bit. I noticed I had it because I had one whiskey drink while we did this podcast, and then I woke up the next day and it completely felt like I was hungover.
Yeah.
My body was aching, and I was looking up can you be hungover after one drink? And this is the first drink I had in a long time, and I don't drink that much, so it was weird, and I thought all right, maybe that's why.
Yeah, and I've gotten fucked from one good.
Yeah, but I don't know, it was weird. Then I was nah, it's probably COVID, because we had already known that someone we were living with had COVID, so it was okay, and we tried to take precautions and wear masks, and do what we could do, and we thought we tested negative once, and then so we thought we were okay, and then we tested positive. So I think I got a test the day that we recorded our podcast, or the day after. I guess that would have been. This is the first thing that we've sat up and tried to do over an extended period of time since we've been sick, right?
Yeah.
And it's hard. I feel like I don't have much energy.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
You're just sitting upright. I feel pretty tired.
Yeah, specifically for me, I've been getting that upper back pain really badly.
Yeah.
And just horrible headaches and vivid dreams.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. People say the symptoms, but you always have vivid dreams, don't you?
I do.
This has definitely been I feel like having it has given me a different insight into living through the COVID-19 pandemic and stuff.
Yeah.
I had to move away off from the mic there to burp, which is not a problem because neither of us can smell my burp at all. You know what I mean? I mean, you can boo all you want, but that has been, you cannot taste, you cannot smell. So, you know what I mean? Body odor.
Body, yaddy, yaddy, yaddy.
Poop.
Good night. Good night, podcast.
Burps, farts, can't smell any of them.
Good night, podcast.
Good night.
One of our Instagram listeners wants to know our opinion on public transport. So I actually love taking the bus specifically in Chicago. And I know that you hate it.
Well,
you hate it. There's no debating
it's kind of a
it.
complicated
He'll tell you he likes it, but he hates it.
No, it's kind of like I hate being in an enclosed space with people. So like I really hate. We have a subway system called the L. I really hate being on an L car because it's just like you trap me in a little room with a bunch of people I don't know, and I just it's bad for my anxiety. I just start to feel stuffed and just. So I prefer the bus over the train. But I prefer walking over the bus. So I definitely would walk.
I prefer the bus over walking.
I know. Yeah. You do. I mean, most people do. It depends. I have before walked an hour every day to get to where I needed to be. And I like to walk. But I used to walk, an hour home from work in the summer and I'd be all sweaty and shit. And that was, I preferred that over the bus or the trains. I know. Yeah. But, it's weird to be in a close space where you sit next to strangers, and weird things happen on the bus too. So it's like you can always tweak it a little bit.
I guess for me, I'm just used to tuning it out if it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. Usually I listen to everything people are saying on the bus and completely internalize everything and then think about it all day.
That's a lot, right?
Yeah, I love it though. It's fascinating and inspiring and yeah.
See, I like
it.
I like people watching, but there's something about when you're trapped in a little space with people that it feels like it's a drain.
I don't mind
energy.
It. Sometimes it's fun when things happen and then like when someone's wilding on the bus and then you can all gang up on each other and be like, yeah. That person needs to be put in their place, and the bus driver says something and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, that's
hell
true.
Yeah.
Right, that's true.
That's pretty fun.
That's a good point. I mean, I've had good experiences on the bus for sure, and I have enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. Train cars, I feel like because there's no you're on a car and there's no person from the the CTA in the car. It seems like people feel like they can do whatever they want. You're more likely to find someone pissing on the seat or jerking off or something on a train car.
Yeah. The thing is too, there's in Chicago, at least, there's very different types of trains.
Right. Yeah. There are different lines that run throughout the city that are.
You can go underground.
Colors.
You can be in the bougie.
Right, but they're different levels of quality,
sure.
And there's they run through different neighborhoods, so there's all these socioeconomic reasons, but it's a very different experience to ride the brown line than it is to ride the blue line. Mm-hmm. The blue line is the piss one. You go under the whole time, or you go above a little bit, but it's it's the one that through the loop, the downtown area goes underneath, and it really smells like piss when you're waiting everywhere.
See, the blue line, I have a lot of interesting memories. Yeah. One time I was chased down the block by a homeless fellow. He just chased me down the stairs, and I just ran for my dear life, clutched my pearls.
Oh no. Oh no! I just picture little you
frantically scan my card.
Backpack.
With my backpack, just my fresh airs. Flexing. No, it was really
running away from
a grown man. Yeah.
What did he do?
What do you mean?
He just kind of yelled at you and then made eye contact, and once you have that moment,
hey, and chasing me, and I was just nope.
So you ran, fight or flight, and then I
ran down the stairs, and he ran. He was going full speed towards me, so I was like, okay. Yeah. And I've never carried any kind of self-defense on me, which is probably not the smartest thing. And after that experience, I was like, I probably should, but right now,
well, you'll find out.
I don't
if
need
you
to,
run into Glenda,
because I'm not in the city taking public transportation.
Right.
But yeah, go ahead, chase me.
She'll have protection.
Yeah, I'll kill you, motherfucker.
If you're listening, if that guy is listening to this podcast,
I will kill you.
She remembers your face. She remembers the route you took.
Hell yeah.
She knows she's waiting, and she's going to trap you one day for, get you to run after her, and things will be different.
Yeah.
But I think that's the thing about public transit is that it's like you're signing up for an adventure of some kind, and that can be exciting and that can be exhausting. When you do it every day to go to work and to come home from work or school, it's like
I think I will usually opt for it.
Yeah. I mean, the best thing is to just be in a car, right?
Because when you're a woman, walking is also an adventure. And like,
yeah, that's probably a good point.
Like dead ass, like the same route. Like I've walked it or gone on the bus, and it's been like the same level of men harassing me. So
right, that's true.
At least like less time being out in the world sometimes, and you're like, okay, yeah, that's nice.
That's a good point. That's probably a big part of the reason why.
But it does
I like
cost money,
more.
which sucks. Yeah,
so I don't have to deal with that shit.
Right.
So that's I didn't think about that.
Mm-hmm. Another listener wanted to know our opinion on maintaining boundaries with toxic family members. So I'm actually an expert at this because I have a very, very toxic family. Basically, you just cut them out. You just do it. You just stop fucking with them, and it feels bad. You feel guilty, and the guilt never goes away. But you have a sense of peace on an everyday basis. Like you have a level of control over your own life and your feelings. Because when you have those toxic people and you make yourself available to them, at any given point, they could just tap into your life, and just anything they say can feel like a bomb to you, and it can just completely ruin your day, ruin your week, ruin your month. And that's just not an okay way to live. So I would say like definitely like put boundaries by like not accepting their calls, not answering their texts, not like just making it clear that that's just not the kind of relationship that you want. Like the relationship will be had on your terms and your terms only. And that's okay. That's still a form of love. And it's something that, like I said, you'll feel guilty about, but it'll also like you'll feel a level of peace with too. That's my take. What about you?
Damn, dropping insight and knowledge. That's great. Yeah, I guess do you feel like you have to I don't really have any insight that's any different than that. But I would think like for me something that would trip me out is feeling like I have to make a choice about something for the rest of my life, because I think I do that even over like small decisions. I like overthink them, and I'm like build them into a narrative of forever. And it seems like with dealing with people, that's one of those things you don't have to do. Like you can tell yourself like, I'm going to deal with this way for right now, but I'm not making a commitment to always think like this or do this. And that might give you more comfort to be able to be like, you can treat your how things are tomorrow and not be committed to that forever.
Yeah.
You could just kind of take it day by day. Or would you disagree?
I mean, right now, like, I'm also dealing with some personal issues where I'm thinking about specific situations where I feel like you also can't, like, put people on the back burner totally, because you might fully lose them.
Yeah.
So, like, I guess take that into account. Like, that is real. Right. That is a real thing.
Yeah, that's true.
If you push someone out for so long, that person becomes unavailable to you, and that hurts.
Yeah.
But it's also like, I mean, it's a difficult thing, but it's also...
Oh, yeah. It's got to be one of the most difficult things about being a person.
Yeah. Don't put people on the back burner, but also don't have people around you that don't want to change and actually, like, try to be better for you.
Yeah, and make you feel really bad.
Yeah.
This is just something I found that was exciting. We're still figuring out what we want to do with this. So right now it's just like hanging out with an old friend. You're our old friend. You're not old, but you're a friend we've had for a while now. few weeks.
You can be old if you want to.
You could be old. You could be young. You could be non-existent as an age.
Whatever you want.
But, I thought you'd like this. I was looking at jeans on the internet. I'm super picky about the way my clothes fit me to a weird degree. And I waste a lot of money buying jeans that I'm like, I think these will fit well and I'll like the way they feel. And then I don't, and then I buy more, and it's an issue. But I'm buying some older, eBay stuff and Etsy stuff, and I found this pair of jeans from 1865 they cost $3,000, but they look.
Oh my god!
They're literally like rags. Like they don't even make the shape of a pair of pants. You couldn't wear them. They're looks like leaves,
it looks like
fall
leaves. You would literally pull out of the train tracks. Like you would scrape it out of the edge. Wait, that's actually really dark. But I mean,
oh shit!
I just mean like they're covered in oil, and it's just like
yeah.
It looks like.
It's obviously not clothing you'd wear. It's a collector's
item. It also
looks
fake. Like it's just
right. Like it just looks like
like who knows
trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they cost $3,000.
$204.31. I wonder how they came up with the 31 cents.
True. Yeah. Yeah, they're 1865 denim.
That's great.
They're salvage. They predate Levi's even existing. Wow. So, you could not wear them, though. I mean, you can look these up.
I guess, like, if you were a true hipster, you could, like, patch them up, or you could do that, like, you know how people do, like, the denim sewing thing? Like, you could do that, like, the panels, denim panels.
Yeah. Would that, like, lower the value?
You could be like, these pants are from 1800s.
Yeah. Here's what it says. I might as well read more about this.
They're from the 60s, the 1860s.
They're San Francisco style buckleback. You are looking at the part to an extremely early pair of miner's jeans that came from a Nevada gold mine.
I told you they
have
were
been in my collection since. Yeah. These predate Levi's and are of the earliest style Nevada work tailored jeans. Wow. That is a real museum piece. At the end it says left leg only, which is like really funny. Because it's like as if you could wear them. I mean, I don't even know. Like, it's like a puzzle.
I think James Charles could maybe pull it off.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe these would be like, maybe there's a right way to wear them.
It's like zombie chic.
I just thought this was great. And
it's time for a vitamin break.
Yeah, let's have some vitamins. What kind of vitamins are we having right now?
So I'm actually going to take what I think is a vitamin D.
Oh, yeah, the beautiful one, right?
Yeah.
It's like a beautiful droplet of urine or something.
Oh, that's gross.
I'll be sure to not make throat sounds, right? Because you said don't. But then, like, what's the point of listening? Like, if you're listening to this on Spotify, how do you know we're taking it? Make throat sounds.
Yeah.
Make plastic
water
water
bottle sounds. Why don't you go ahead and throw everyone?
I will throat you all. I don't know if you heard that or not, but that was me throating you. What do you got left?
Deep throating.
You got the zinc and you got one of the vitamin C. I'll take one of these so I can catch up to you. These vitamins are these are like the doctor recommended daily vitamin when you have COVID. Mm-hmm. And they say that zinc can actually make you boo because you don't like them.
I hate them.
Yeah.
They're the worst.
If you space them out, though, you don't really get sick from them, right?
I do, which is why I don't finish them all every day.
Yeah, you should.
I know. I've been kind of bad. Oh, they just make me so sick. Like more sick than I already feel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's that. So I guess like
I'm just a big baby.
Yeah, but like, okay, I don't feel that sick with COVID. I think my personal experience with it is like I definitely felt way sicker with like the seasonal flu last year. Felt super sick and very COVID-like. Not being able to taste though for like a full week is weird and not like other experiences I've had. I think the bright side of us having COVID is that for the next 3 months we can't get it.
Yeah,
we already
that'll be a relief for sure.
And maybe longer than that, but definitely it looks like for the next 3 months our antibodies will keep us good and safe from it. So we'll obviously still wear masks, do all the things we're supposed to do, but at least we'll have the comfort of knowing we're not going to get sick. And hopefully by then there'll be a vaccine that we can take.
Yeah, hopefully.
But you should all applaud us for coming here and powering through this like heroes that we are.
Mm-hmm.
And, the monster is inside of us.
Exactly.
And the monster that shut down the world is currently inside of us, and it didn't stop us from being here today and talking with you and showing you a photograph of an old pair of jeans. So this is a song that's been stuck in our heads all morning, all evening, all day. And we're really loving it. It is called Why Do You Hate Me by Jordan Bijan. We're really into it. And so we'll play it for you guys. It's 3 minutes and 19 seconds. This is our first.
We can't play this.
Why?
We're going to get copywritten.
Yeah, so what? They can make money off of it.
No. Just play a clip.
All right. Okay. Well, here we go.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's so good.
That's the extent of what is stuck in our head.
Mostly just the chorus.
So that's the most relevant part of the song.
Yeah, here's a piece of one of the verses.
It's pretty iconic, I would say.
Look hungover, stinky, needs a body odor. Bro, you're way too mediocre.
And it really doesn't have that many views. It has under 1,000 views. So go give our boy Daniel Bijan some love over on YouTube.
Yeah, that's his dad.
He's
his dad
part
produced
Spanish,
it.
He says. So
yeah, it's a banger.
Anything to you.
It's a banger. Really, truly. I mean, I've been singing it all day. I really like it. And
how old do you think this kid is? Like 13?
He's 13. There's comments where people are arguing with each other. All the comments are super sincere and stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's like on his dad's account, who's also a singer.
Yeah. Yep. He found fame from a video, I guess, where he's 5 and he like raps. He like writes a rap in 30 seconds or something. So, but this is how I know him. I know him from Why Do You Hate Me? Wonderful song. I'm hoping it's going to be the anthem of 2021. There's one more thing maybe that you could share. You told your mom you have COVID and she told you to put Vicks on your feet.
Yeah, my mom, she just had to pull out her little stereotypical Latina mom move right here on me. Basically, she's really worried about me having COVID and stuff. And she texted me, "Don't laugh, ... but Vicks en el pecho and the bottom of your feet also feels good when you are sick like that." I did laugh a lot, actually.
You didn't do it.
I didn't do it. Truth, like I don't even know if I know where it is.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
So you'll never really know.
Yeah,
but of course your mom recommended.
Yeah, of course, and then my Guatemalan friend also in my DMs agreeing, which is like these fucking chapinas. It's funny.
It's pretty awesome.
I'm sure it feels great. I'm sure it would cure all my symptoms and I would feel incredible. All right, so I think it's about time for our nighttime kisses.
Nighttime kisses. Kisses. Nighttime kisses. Night.
All right, so my nighttime kiss for tonight is learn how to chill the fuck out. It's something I struggle with intensely, and I know a lot of you do too because we've talked about it. It's something us creatives really, really suffer from, and entrepreneurs and people who basically have to, be the captain of their own ship, which is also a lot of people during this past year. So yeah, just chill the fuck out and let the future be what it is. It's as simple as that, y'all.
Yeah, that's a great one. I would definitely agree.
Live, love, laugh. That's my
Live, love,
That's
laugh.
my nighttime kiss.
Drink wine, grape juice, whatever,
Yeah.
I would agree with that, and I would say that I think getting COVID right at the beginning of 2021 or 2019, whatever this year is, made me feel like, it's impossible to plan for the future and get excited about it. So just take it day by day and just chill the fuck out. Just enjoy it.
Tell ya.
So, a little bit of a shorter podcast. Woo! Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right.
Woo!
A little bit of a shorter podcast. We are tired. We didn't really do anything to prepare for this, but that's all right because we're still here. And we showed up, It's like when you're a kid and you're sick and you show up to school and you get everyone else sick. So
I had perfect attendance. So
yeah, I did.
That
I
was
missed a
probably
lot of
me.
school. But that's great. You can't have it both ways. You can't have good attendance and not get people sick.
Yeah,
So,
I got awarded for it. So
I hope y'all are good and you don't get COVID too, and you get your vaccine,
don't.
and we're all good. And take it easy.
The thing about not getting the vaccine, y'all, is that you're going to get it. You're going to get it. If you don't get the vaccine, you're still going to get it. So I don't know what you're thinking, but you're going to get it.
You're going to get sick, you mean, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to get
right.
the monster, the anti-God, whatever the fuck, however the fuck you want to see it. You're going to that's going to go inside of you at some point. Like you're not going to be able to avoid that.
Yeah. Vaccines are safe. They're not they're not
It's
scary.
science, and it's also concerning, like, from like an indigenous perspective, for people to try to warp vaccines. Like, I'm just very like sensitive about it right now, but everyone should fucking get a vaccine. It's important for all of us.
Yeah.
Okay, motherfuckers,
right.
get
Worst
a fucking
case scenario,
vaccine.
you'd get sick, which you won't. It's not even enough to get sick. But if you don't get the vaccine, you'll definitely get sick.
Please. All right.
So take care.
That's it, guys.
Get your vaccines.
We
Bye.
love you. Have a good night or day. Love you.
And bye.